All right, number 300. 358 YouTube live yoga routine. I gotta make sure my mat's good. Make sure my picture's good. The picture's good. Integral yoga. Yantra. It's called a yantra. Let me show you up close. Yantra. See it? That red dot right there? That's what we all connect to. No matter what religion or path or part of religion or mixture of a religion, whatever your path is, we all connect to one truth, one God, whatever you want to call it, whether we like it or not. That's one thing about, I wasn't supposed to, I got from the phone. I wasn't going to talk about this, but it almost, it's not almost, it is the same concept of prawn. Prawn is the same thing as captured in this yantra here. Is that prawn is the life energy that we all share. So a good example is when God, biblical example, whether you believe in the Bible or not, this is going to explain prawn. Blew in life, blew life into the first man. This is just to make you understand. And that life is the same life we have. So the beginning, same life that was in Jesus, same life that was in Moses, same life that was in all the prophets. If you're a Muslim, same life that allowed Muhammad to be alive. God breathed, breathed into the first man life. Because what happened when he did it? Man became a living being. I forget the story actually. And then from then on, everything that has life began with the red part, God. Red is an active color in yoga. So that activity is that was the breath. So we all share the same life energy that rises in on our breathing. It's not the oxygen and all that stuff. It's the thing that keeps us alive. And in yoga, when you control that breath, you're controlling your life. I know you're supposed to let go in yoga, but this is another understanding, another aspect of yoga. So when you breathe in more, you're bringing in more life energy, more powerful. And some claim that this energy, when you are able to tap into it, then you can do the miracles that we see the prophets did, what they did. So, for example, in the Bible, whether you believe this or not, is explaining a concept. Jesus walked on water, because he was tapped into this life energy. Of course, that's not a biblical understanding, but that is the same thing. God, the breath is God. It's all connected. Just thought I would give you a terrible explanation about prawn before we began today. Actually, I didn't know what I was just going to do yoga, and then I thought about this when I looked down at the picture. I got to go get my phone and then my pillow, and then we will begin. So number 348 YouTube live yoga routine, and we're going to continue the basic yoga routine that I learned over 20 years ago by Wiley Hugart. In a roundabout way, he was my lowercase guru, G guru. He wasn't my guru, but he's the one that really introduced me to Indigo yoga. The Satchidananda Ashram in Buckingham, Virginia. I used to go all the time. And he's the one that taught me about yoga. He's not my guru because I don't adhere to the concept of a guru as a yogi. I know you're supposed to have a guru. I'm my own guru. And that's how I teach yoga, to become your own guru. Now, if I teach it to become your own guru in the sense that if you want a guru, you need a guru, then you go get one. But good luck on that, especially if you're in America. So I'll go ahead and sit down. We're going to begin with the sitting pose, easy pose. And then we're going to do easy poses where they're very subtle. But the important part about that is that you're focusing on your breathing 100%. And what is happening is you're tapping into subtleness. So you're going to experience subtleness because you're focused 100% on the breathing. Very important, especially if you're American, because our world is big. We always think big, get a big car, big truck, big house. I mean, look at the American football. Score a touchdown, and you get 6 points. Why not 2 or 1? Because we think big, and there's nothing wrong with that. One thing that makes America a great country. I know people, especially people in yoga, they don't want to hear that America's a great country, but it is. It is a great country, like it or not. But we think big, and then we can get lost in the bigness. And this is why it's important to focus on subtleness, because the big things have subtle things that allow it to be big, right? So where touchdown, you get 6 points. But to even have a concept of 6 points, you have to have 0.1 point, 0.2 points to get up there. So we need to focus on the subtleness. Need to be aware of the subtleness. Focus and awareness is 2 separate things. And then we're going to stand up and then do 2 salutations and then done. So in the easy pose, you're just going to get comfortable. It's called the easy pose because you're feeling easy. Technically, your palms are to the knees, maybe in your lap. Some people do this. Some people lean back because they have an ache in their back and you need to lean back. Maybe you have an ache in your knee, kick the leg out. Lean against the wall. Just get comfortable. You modify the pose because you don't want anything to disrupt the meditation. Now, some people fight through that and they say, no, don't do that. And that's fine. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. But I go as far as you got an itch on your face, itch it. Because what will happen if you don't itch it, you will focus on that itch for 3 minutes. Next thing you know, you're not even meditating. Itch it. Stay in the present moment, itch it. As long as you're in the present moment, you're itching out. Scratching an itch, itching an itch. And when you're scratching an itch, your mind and body is connecting, you're doing yoga. So back is straight, and you're going to focus on the breathing. And to focus on the breathing, there's 2 ways to do it, or 2 good ways to do it. You bring your focus to the belly, and you're going to watch the natural breath, the natural breathing. When you inhale, the belly expands. When you exhale, the belly goes in. It's a very natural way of breathing. You're already breathing, so just watch it. Don't control it, just watch it. Or bring your focus to the tip of the nose and watch the air go in and out. Then, if you need to, you can bring your awareness to the chest, right? That's against everyone who teaches yoga, but watch yourself breathe there. If you feel it here, do it here. Wherever you feel it, that's where you want to focus, because that's where you're beginning. Be true, be you. That's where you're going to start. Then all that irons out through time, and then you'll focus just on the belly or the tip of the nose, or you may always focus on the chest. Is that proper? Yeah, because it's you. So 5 minutes, just watching yourself breathe. So when you inhale, just watch it. When you exhale, just watch it. Don't control it. Just watch it. If your mind wanders and you realize, hey, I'm not going to watch myself breathe, it's all good. It's okay. Just bring your focus back to the breathing. Don't judge it. 5 minutes. Still watching yourself breathe. I'm going to go to the easy poses. Keeping your focus on the breathing. Tilt the head to the right ears to the right shoulder, back is straight, left shoulder's down, so the shoulders are level. Just continue to watch yourself breathe. That heightens your awareness. It lets you feel what's being stretched. Lets you feel what's happening in the body. You're not focused on that stuff. You're focusing on the breathing. Tilt the head to the left ears to the left shoulder, right shoulder's down, back is straight, shoulders are level. Focusing 100% on the breathing. That heightens your awareness. Lets you feel what's happening in the body. So it lets you feel the stretch in the right side of the neck. But you're not that. So you're just aware of it. Bring the head to center. Tilt the head back. Back is straight. Chin's going straight up. Reaching up. Feeling the stretch in the front of the neck. But you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. Continuing to watch yourself breathe. And bring the chin down to the chest. Keep the back straight. Head to center. And then neck rolls. Drop the head to the right. Down and around. When the head goes down and around. Exhaling all the air out. When the head is coming up, that's when you're inhaling. You're linking the movement with the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. The mind and body become one. You become one with the movement. This becomes a form of a moving meditation. It's very subtle, but that is what you're experiencing. Subtleness. But you're just focused 100% on the breathing. When the head goes up, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Focus 100% on the breathing. Then when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back, down, and around. When the shoulders go up, you're inhaling. And if the shoulders go back and down, you're exhaling, linking the movement with the breathing. Think of nothing else. 100% focus on the breathing. That heightens your awareness. It lets you feel the subtleness of the movement. It lets you become one with the movement. And when the shoulders go to the ears, go ahead and reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. 100% focus on the breathing. Just watching yourself breathe. You're not controlling the breathing, just watching it. And then when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. And trunk rotations. Drop it down to the right. Down and around. As you go down and around, the back is straight, and you're reaching out, getting all the air out. And when you're coming up, that's when you're inhaling. Link the movement with the breathing. This is a moving meditation. 100% focus on the breathing. And when the trunk gets to the top, you're going to reverse and exhale. As you go down and around, keep the back straight and you're reaching out. And when you're coming up, you're inhaling. 100% focus on the breathing, linking the movement with the breathing, becoming one with the movement. get to the top. Bring yourself to the center. And now half spinal twists. Half spinal twist. Left hand's on the right knee. Right arm goes up. Reach up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself straight up. Get straight as you can, and then twist. Palm goes to the floor, turn the back. Arm is straight. And it's against the back. And make sure the head is twisting. 100% focus on the breathing. Now, in this pose, when you inhale, the belly swells with air, so it pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. When you exhale, the belly goes in, so you go back into the pose. It's a very subtle movement. You're aware of that movement, but you're 100% focused on the breathing. Head is twisting. Release at the center. And the other side. Right hand's on the left knee. Left arm goes up. Pull yourself up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself straight up. And then you twist. Palm goes to the floor, to the back. Arm is straight. It's against the back. And the head is twisting. Again, when you inhale, the belly swells with air. It pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. And when you exhale, the belly goes in, so you go back into the pose. Focus 100% on the breathing. Become aware of that subtleness. Make sure the head is twisting. Then go ahead and release, back to center. Watching yourself breathe. Now, as a transition, we're going to stand up. So from the sitting pose, as you stand to go to the mountain pose, you're staying in oneness. You're staying in the present moment. So you're going to continue to watch yourself breathe. It doesn't look like yoga, but it's still yoga. So keep your keep your focus on the breathing. And we're going to go to mountain pose. Now with mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. And then each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. You're going to lengthen up. So pull yourself up. Think of a string on top of the head. Pull yourself up. And then let the bones sit on top of each other. As if you were just your skeleton, find the balance that allows the skeleton to stand. The balance that threads through the skeleton. The stability that threads through the skeleton. The stillness that allows the skeleton to stand as if you were just your skeleton. Find that spot. Experience that balance. So you're not going to position the body where you think you should be or how you think the pose should look. Nope. You're going to experience the balance. Become the balance. Now you're going to let that balance transfer to the mind, letting the mind become capital B balance, become capital S stability, become stillness. The mind and body dissolve into stillness, into balance, into stability. Now, with the sun salutations, don't worry about how to do them. I'm going to lead you through them. But when you're inhaling as much as you can, and then the counter pose will be a closing pose. And you're exhaling as much as you can. Now for these poses, when you go into them as much as you feel like you should, still keeping the line of balance. That means when you're going into a pose, you may feel like, hey, I can go further. But that's not what you want to do. You want to stay within the balance. So bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Keep the line of balance and stay focused 100% on the breathing. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale as much as you can, slowly going into the pose as much as you feel like you should. Keeping the line of balance. And then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back, reaching out. Then palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out slowly.
And then into a low lunge. With low lunge, you're inhaling the back foot, top of the foot's to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, head is up. Make sure the front knee is not over the toes. Inhaling, and then downward dog. Exhale slowly, arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, really push into it, dangle the head, so no tension in the neck. And then you're going to inhale, dropping down to the knees and the chest, sliding into the upper dog. Inhale as much as you can slowly, going into the pose as much as you feel like you should. Modify all the poses how you feel like you should. And then back to downward dog. Really push into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Get all there out, all there, leave slowly. Feeling the balance. And then left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. You're inhaling with the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor and the back. Knees to the floor, hips are square, back is arching, head is up. Make sure the front knee's not over the toes. Inhaling slowly. And then exhale. Standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Get all there out slowly. Your palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Exhale. Palms together. And again, inhale. Inhale as much as you can, going into the pose as much as you feel like you should. Keeping the line of balance. And exhaling, hinge from the lower back, reaching out. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Get all there out slowly. Pull yourself in and down, forehead go to the knees. And then into a low lunge where you're inhaling. Inhale slowly. Top of the foot to the floor and the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, back is arching. And then exhale. Downward dog. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor or into the floor, no tension in the neck. Get all there out. Now slide into the upper dog. Drop down to the knees and the chest. Slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor. Inhaling slowly. And now exhale. Back to downward dog. Pushing into it. Get all there out. All there. Leave slowly. Keeping the line of balance. And then left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. You're inhaling. Top of the foot to the floor, back, knees to the floor. Hips are square. Back is arching. Head is up. Inhaling, and then exhale, standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down, get all there out. All there leaves. Palms together, reach out. Up and back, inhale. Now turn the palms out. Push the air down and out, exhale. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And then to mountain pose. Remember, in mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Finding that spot where the skeleton is just standing. Becoming the balance that allows the skeleton to stand as if you were just your skeleton. Then letting that balance transfer to the mind, letting the mind become balance. And the mind and body become one because they both become balance. Continue to just simply watch yourself breathe. We're just going to stay here a little bit longer, so just watch yourself breathe. Bring the palms together, the thumbs to the heart center. That's it. It's number 358 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. So I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.